Alright, so it's not gonna be cool new stuff, but I can still, you know, I'll do a run. I think I lost as this guy last time I played, but whatever. I really want to see what this new guy is, so I'm just gonna play a run as a Wax Boy and a random dude, and let's see what happens. I know it's a lot of Wax Boy, because I had Wax Boy last time as well, but live with it. Reform a unit means you bring them back and apply +5/+5 and 0 cost and 1 burnout. Okay. I think I remember that one. Flash Freeze is obviously great. And Memento Mori, which we looked at last time, but I already forgot. Yes. Deal 10 times the number of friendly unit deaths as damage. Okay. I can do that. So, when something dies on the floor that this guy is on, he gets not that much extra damage, but he does get extra life. It's kind of a pathetic amount of life, though. Well, I guess when any unit dies, including your own, so when you're playing a lot of, like, Wax Boys, you would expect to get some extra benefit out of that, but I think Resolve and Reform 2 random units is better, with the additional 5 damage as well. Seems better to me. Extinguish abilities trigger an additional time. Or Pyre starts. I really like Pyre Wall on, I shouldn't say higher Covenant, but on the Covenant level I'm at, I think that that Pyre Wall makes sense as an option. Non-boss enemy units get 4 extra damage. I think I can live with that. When I reform my units, it doesn't really matter if they die. I'll just bring them back and stronger. So I think it actually makes sense to play this guy, obviously. But then I think it also makes sense to just let one of these guys eat shit and die. Sorry for being so mean to him, but that's kind of how I feel. Yeah, one of these guys can eat shit and die, and come back stronger than ever before next turn. Does it go to your hand when they reform? Oh, it does! Wow. Okay, that's really cool then. Or maybe I just got lucky. No, because I have 6 cards here. Yeah, it always goes to your hand then. Cool. Maybe I do the exact same thing again? Well, this is weird. Is this good, or is this just weird? You always gotta ask yourself that question. Like, am I playing well, or am I just making a weird decision because it's cool? I think I'm making a weird decision. My plan was play this drag, use Flash Freeze on him, then reform him, and I can play him again immediately, but that's kind of doesn't get everything I want to done. Because I would also just like to kill that guy and get 50 extra gold. Seems way more meaningful. And, yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I think I'll do the same thing, just let this guy die on purpose. Why are you taking less damage now? What? I'm fucking losing it, dude. Whatever. You're dead. And I might as well do this as well. Yeah, I don't really care about what's going on this floor. Famous last words. Since you do no damage, I don't care if you make it to the pyre at all. That seems completely fine to me. Just axe you. And yeah, I could just, like, beef up the shit out of this floor. It seems like a solid strategy to me. And then, I don't know, Train Steward for good measure. Why did you not take damage on the last, like, turn of events? That guy didn't die before, like, these guys aren't quick. I'm confused. And stupid. It's probably obvious. Wait, why are they attacking first? Oh, they're not. It's just I have my speed on so fast that I didn't notice he attacked. Alright. Oh, because I had a dreg in front of him last time. That's why. Yeah, I am stupid, aren't I? Cool, cool. So some of these guys are expiring. These guys will expire next turn. It's not that big of a deal. I'll still probably be able to reform them. Probably. I'll probably be able to reform them, anyways. So I'm not burnt up about it. Haha, burnout joke? It's a joke about the mechanic known as burnout. Oh, you get to choose, too. Look at that. I think I'll take this guy. I could use it on him? That's funny. That's interesting, actually. If I use it on him, Resolve triggers after combat, regardless of whether he's dazed? I think? So even though he's going to burn out, I think I could still... Like, I get an extra burnout. Or, sorry, I get 2 extra reforms by picking this guy. I mean, I use a reform, but it's a net positive of 1 reform. I think that makes sense. Oh, never mind. I thought I got the... Nope. Nope. I'm just stupid. It's a net even. Not net positive nor negative. It is net even. But whatever. I'll just wait till next turn anyways. Nothing really changes. Do I wanna... I think I would rather... Yeah, that's like a lot of extra damage on the boss, even though getting rid of the guy in the back would be nice. So that's not how it played out. Why isn't that how it played out? Did it not play out because he burned out, or did it not play out because he was dazed? I don't know. In any case, I could just destroy you? That seems good. That seems like a plan. I think keeping my dudes alive makes most sense right now. Because the burnout is what ended me right there. If my 3rd floor had survived a little bit longer, I would have been sitting pretty. Permafrost deal 20 damage to a random enemy unit 3 times. Starting with Permafrost by default makes that interesting. It's an easy upgrade target. It's just like a good spell. Sap 3 is on its own, but the thing you're looking for there is that the discard would turn into an upside if you had offering cards. But since I don't really think that I care that much about Sap 3 on its own. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know. I think that this is more appealing immediately. Deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit. Discard a card at random. And Attuned. Multiply the effects of magic power by 5. I think they changed this card. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't think Attuned used to be a thing. But I'm probably just losing my mind here. I don't know. Do I even need to take something here? Not really. But I don't think I'm ever sad about this. I think that's okay. It doesn't take too much deck space. You draw it once, and then you just hold on to it till you want to use it. In Can't, it loses 5 life, but you draw. Am I crazy, or did they nerf this? I don't remember any of the, like, totem-type things losing life on use. But that's interesting. I don't know. I don't care about it, though. It's just a 40 life unit that takes 1 capacity, but nah. Not for me. Revenge apply Frostbite 3? interesting. I don't think he's tanky enough. I mean, 35 life is not bad. I do need units. I don't really have any units, so yeah, I should take. You should always take when you have, like, literally no units. Both of these shops I would be fine with, but I think I should always prioritize units over magic in most cases. When I see Thick Boy, I smile. I also like this for him. I think I might just make him thick and more defensible. Seems like a plus win-win for me. I like it. And then is there anyone I care to give life to? Nah, not really. Could just make like one of my dregs a little bit stronger, but probably not. I mean, am I sad that I use the Incant Stone on the other guy instead of this guy? Not really. In fact, I don't even think I take this guy now. Because the other guy is going to be my tank in most situations. For like floor 2 or something. I don't think I really need this guy. Ice Siliphyte. Sweep, strike, apply spell weakness. Like, it makes things like the... I mean, it makes Memento Mori nuts. Maybe I am okay with that. Yeah, I think I like that, even. More than okay with. I also got, like, a big twinge of sadness when I wanted to click the button to show monster, like, essences or whatever they called it. And that wasn't an option, because I don't have the DLC anymore. DLC is really sick. I cannot wait to get back on that. Even if I have to pay money for it, it's just, it seems really cool. Memento Mori is only for friendly units that died, right? Yeah, the number of friendly unit deaths. I was like, well, if it counts enemies too, then adding more enemies to die at the start makes Memento Mori stronger. But, no. I mean, if I top deck my sweep unit, this isn't that bad. I would also probably want my tanky unit, though. I think early on I can take it. I think I can take it. Maybe that makes me crazy. I do have the sweep unit. I am going to be placing this guy up top, which is not the end of the world. I think I'm fine with that. Oh, they are, yeah, incapacitated. God, I always forget about that. So now we get to find out. We get to learn. Was it because he was dazed? Because this guy's gonna die. Was it because he was dazed, or was it because he was burned out? I just fucking spit everywhere, because I'm a freak. And then I might as well just include fodder to die, right? It's like, dudes dying benefits me. In a big way. Yeah, sure. So is he going to reform or not? No. It's because he was dazed. Okay, well, now I know that, Resolve does not take into account... well, I guess it does take into account daze, is the better way of putting it. A little unfortunate. Yeah, I don't care if you die. That's maybe not the best way of looking at this situation, but it's true. It's true. You being at the top is kind of pointless, but I don't know. You've done your job for this combat encounter. You're gonna do better in future combat encounters. For now, I'm, like, totally fine with you just, like, doing nothing up there. Your purpose is served, I think. Going to reform some dregs. Like, a train steward is useless if I reform, because they just die immediately next turn. I don't think that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Plus, I would only be able to play one boy if I did the train steward, since large stone. Yeah, this is nice. I think I'm liking the way the run's turning out right now. Some may disagree, but I think it's quote-unquote pogging up. And I smile. I smile when I see Pog. So what are you... You're doing the spikes on the enemies. I guess I'll protect them from that. And get another spell cast out of you. Is there... like, I guess I'll just play you somewhere to die. Same with you. And it gets you out of my deck, I guess is another way of looking at it. Okay, do I just play this immediately? Because there's not really... Well, I don't know. I could get some extra armor on this guy, and, yeah, that's it. I don't know. 4 armor doesn't seem worth the energy cost. I think I'd just do this. This seems like a better use of my time. Wow, it did it evenly. Look at that. Perfect. And keep you alive, and nothing matters anymore because you're just gonna destroy the boss, but let me have fun. Play all the cards available to me. Yeah, just having a tanky guy who, the more he tanks, the more the boss regrets attacking is a nice concept. I do like a draft. I just took that without even thinking about it. I would have liked the second Wicklash as well, don't get me wrong, but I think I skipped this. Yeah, I do like a draft. For all of the things that went wrong on 2 days ago's run, I don't think it was the draft action. Like, who would I want to dupe? I guess what would I want to dupe? I don't necessarily have to dupe a unit. Like, 2 of these guys, honestly? Like, I'm not going to be able to put them on the same floor, but I don't really want to put them on the same floor. I think I'll go this path, and, yeah? That seems good. Like, you know, even if he dies because I'm not paying attention to him, like, I don't need to get the Incant proc. The Incant proc is just nice to get some sustain on him, so that he, keeps protecting. But if I have 2 of them, I can just let one of them die. And honestly, they come back stronger now that I think about it, because of Reform. But then I really would have to micromanage them because of the burnout. Anyways, doesn't matter. Really. I think 5 of them is a bit much, though. Well, total would be 7 of them. I mean, maybe though? Like, it's really stupid. But, like, whenever I get the option and I already have a unit that, like, isn't going to end my run if I take 5 extra, I think it's... you gotta go for it, right? Plus, it'll make it really easy to think up a title and thumbnail for this one when I port it to YouTube. Alright, let's see where this goes, huh? Let's see how this plays out. Almost a third of my deck is this guy right here. Surprised I didn't draw more than one of them off the start. Okay, so yes, it definitely makes sense to place the... I don't even know how you pronounce that. I'm gonna keep saying Silliphite on the bottom. Reform Lord, you can just chill at top, doing jack shit for all I care. And yeah, seems like a decent strategy. For now. Like, even if this guy dies, like, why would I care? Should I care? Is another way of looking at it, and I think the answer is a pretty solid, resounding no. I don't think I should care. I don't know, just play some dregs for sport. It is going to be really hard to use my train stewards now, so I should prioritize removal more than anything else. Because I'm going to want to remove every single train steward, and probably some dregs as well. Because I don't know what to do with them, you know? Probably just going to keep stacking up Frostbite on the boss. And ending my turn? I guess I can play an extra drag here. Why not? Why not? Get weird with it. I could play the most pathetic Memento Mori ever. Seems ill-advised. I don't care if you die, because I'll always have another to replace you. I think I'm just going to keep beefing this guy up. I mean, he's going to take a lot of damage from this. There's no way I can stop that, though. So, yeah, you can kind of just eat it. Maybe I'll keep this guy alive a little bit longer. Although, I don't know. I would rather... I don't know what to think. Honestly, here's what I think. I think it doesn't matter. More than anything, I just think it doesn't matter. This is a silly one, to say the least. And a really silly one, to say the most. So who died? No, I don't think there's a way that I can see who died. Yeah, because... Oh, yes I can? Is that... Wait, let me read. Contains cards that have been removed from your deck for the remainder of the battle. So I guess that does include dead units then, huh? So it would be that guy? Yeah. Yeah, sure, fuck it, I'll bring you back. I don't know, why not, right? Why not? Oh, I guess because if I didn't do that, he would bring you back with an additional 5 damage. That's a pretty good reason as to why not. My bad. Silly me. I did get the incant proc on that guy, though. Oh, wait, which is the guy? Did I... This guy was brought back from the boss. Okay, I got really flooded there. And I know, like, I could protect this guy from the damage, but instead, I could just keep frostbiting the boss so that it dies before it even attacks me. That seems more fun. Okay, now he's attacking me. And I don't really care? Yeah. I don't care. It's whatever. I'm not going to kill him on the first floor, but... He still has spell weakness? Memento Mori. Alright. It's weird, but it's fun. I don't want to say I'm in an unlosable position, but unless I do something really stupid, I can't see how I lose this right now. Extinguish, return a random defeated unit to your hand, and apply 40 extra damage. I like you, conceptually, but I just don't think you fit right now. 1 HP, too. I would have thought that the energy cost would be lower, but the life it would have would be higher, so that it takes a couple turns, in theory. Apply Endless to a friendly unit? That means nothing to me right now. I skip. Good day to you. I don't think I'm going to take a weaker version of what I already have 7 of. And capacity probably makes most sense here. More than anything. Okay, I did say I should prioritize removal. I still believe I should prioritize removal over all else and get rid of Train Stewards ASAP, because they are just straight up dead weight. And even in the shop, I think I pass on upgrades right now and just remove the rest of my Train Stewards. And I'll stop there for now, because I'm still getting some use out of dregs. Although, now that I have capacity increased, I actually don't really see a place where they fit. No, they can fit in. I only really need, like, 2 dregs, but it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Okay, what could this do to make me interested? Gains damage when things die, or... Well, mostly life when things die, or just an additional 5 damage when it reforms. I think I'll take that, and pardon me while I ban 2 bots at the same time. Legendary streamer action. Ban. And... ban. Goodbye. It feels like that's happening more often now, that when I get a bot, it doubles up 2 at once. Incredible. Okay. Moving on. taking HP for no reason. And next battle. This is really just going to be me, like, fucking walking to the end of the run. Let me get my chat back up on the right monitor. Alright. Enemy units enter with 15 extra armor. Couldn't possibly make a difference. Sorry to tell them, but that's really not going to help out that much. I should still place Silophyte on the bottom. I guess, technically. And I should still probably just place that guy at top, and there you go. Didn't get everything I wanted to out there, but it's also completely fine. It's like completely fine. Yeah. Still loving this, I think. Now the problem is with non-boss units, I have to worry a little bit about damage. Because even though they're getting frostbitten, 3 frostbite, and then 6 frostbite, and then 9 frostbite, doesn't really mean that much to most units. But yeah, I forgot I even had this guy. I guess I do want him to die. I don't think it matters since they're killing at the top floor anyways. Can I just... he's not even gonna die from a flash freeze. It's like the one reason I would want to upgrade the damage on this is so I can kill my own units faster. I don't want to let him live longer. But I don't know, it's the 10 extra damage as well. Why wouldn't I let him live longer, actually? Why wouldn't I? Okay. And who's not dying? You? Goodbye. And play that for good measure. Alright. So if I was to seriously be in trouble on this run, it would be to regular enemies just having too much HP for me to break through. But you know what? Memento Mori is actually really bad now that I'm not playing drafts and dregs as frequently. Something to consider when I think about removing in the future. I actually can't play anything on this turn. I could play a 0 damage Memento Mori to get a incant trigger. I guess that's what I'll do. Hilarious. So how's this work out? Are they still living here? Yeah, one of them is still living. So I do need to work on my damage for... Damn, still living. I need to work on my damage for regular enemies, but when it comes to the boss, it's going to spend so many turns breaking through every single Titan sentry I have that it's just not going to stand a chance. Straight up. That guy's dying to the first attack anyways, so playing that wouldn't even matter. Oh, I guess I would have gotten the incant trigger. Never mind. It would have mattered. They're dying anyways, so... Ah, fuck. Would I rather have the damage, or... I would probably rather have the flash freeze, actually. That seems like it would do more damage in the long run. I'm surprised they're actually, making it through this floor with as much HP as they are. Oh, I could have reformed someone. Damn. Probably would have been the draft? Yeah, it would have. Oof. That would have been a better idea. Oh well. I get him this turn instead. And not that it matters, because you're dead. Should save the fire damage, though. Goodbye. So if I can make it to every boss, I'm completely fine. Like, actually stand no chance of being defeated. The things that happen before the boss have me a little concerned, though. Deal damage to enemy units equal to 3 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. It's just a worse version of Memento Mori? Weird. Why? That's very strange. For 1 extra energy, why are there 2 cards that serve the same, like, design purpose? I don't know. Maybe I misread that 3 times in a row, but that seems strange that that would be a thing. I think apply Dazed 1 to enemy units and discard your hand is the easiest pick of my life. Because if enemies... Well, actually, if enemies aren't attacking, they just kind of walk straight up to the pyre, now that I think about it. I kind of want enemies to attack me. I would like... Don't get me wrong, I would like to go to a magic shop, but the removal is just way more important right now. So, destroying a couple dregs. Probably going to destroy more? Let's see, what am I working with here? I don't really need the moldeds. I think getting rid of these is more pertinent. Maybe I'm crazy. Like, maybe making my Silliphite not the weakest thing in the world would help out. Definitely have the capacity to handle 2-3 capacity units, so makes sense to me. Enemy units enter with Spell Shield 2. Not that big of a deal. I don't know, it's a little bit... because, like, it mostly... the enemies still scare me. Now my Silliphite doesn't really mean anything, now that I think about it. Because, you know, applying spell weakness, like, what does that matter to me? I can't hit the enemies. Maybe that was a mistake. We'll see. I'll just play this guy. I mean, he actually does something here. If I put him up one floor higher, he would actually exist for no purpose. So you're gaining armor because these guys are dying. I see. Does this still apply the Frostbite? It does. Okay, so it does no damage, but the Frostbite is more meaningful than anything else. So that's completely fine. Yeah, I do want to kill you. I would like it, sorry. Should probably turn away from the mic before coughing. I don't think this guy's going to be that big of a deal. This guy might, because I didn't apply the extra Frostbite to him. This guy might be a little more concerning. It takes 2 turns to get it back. Because on the turn that he dies from burnout, this guy can't reform him. So 2 turns of dead time before I get him back. It's kind of shit. Kind of shit. Moderately shit tier. Nice. Still killing. Still killing. That's all I could ask for. And, I don't think I really care about the Silliphite on this one. It showed up too late for me to care. Sorry. I know I just buffed you, Silliphite, but I can't bring myself to care. I tried. Trust me. I did try. I mean, 16 damage still isn't that big of a deal. It is sweep, which is nice, but I kind of have the same effect with Revenge Frostbite. It's not exactly the same thing as sweep, but it's pretty close. I think I just flash freeze the guy in the back for good measure. And tank them up a bit. Probably tank these guys up since they're on the first floor. Alright. I think this is still a pretty safe win. Oh yeah, especially when you have a multi-strike boss. It's just like, dude, you have no idea how much you fucked yourself by getting multi-strike. Idiot. Dummy. Big dumb. Low damage and multi-strike is not what you want to see when you're this boss. Could do 30 damage, it seems like. Especially considering it would all be washed away by his damage shield. Seems like not the best idea. Just do this. It's the only thing that actually breaks through. None of this matters anyways. He's dead. Wicked Blaze. Reform and apply an additional +10. For 2 cost. That's what my boss, or my champion, does for free. Endless, and when it dies, draw 1. Just don't understand you. You just don't seem that good. I mean, it's 0 cost, but, like, you're constantly redrawing this thing. I don't know. Resin removal. Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and all buff effects from enemy units. I don't care. I don't care. This is the only thing that I might care about. Just get a little extra speed when it matters against some particularly tanky enemies, I guess. Sure. Free artifact and bonus artifacts. Gain 5 gold when a friendly unit dies. Playing a spell deals 2 damage to a random enemy unit on that floor. That's even less exciting, so sure. I mean, friendly units are dying. Removal at this point, like, it's sacrilege to remove a Titan Sentry, right? So I won't be doing that. Don't worry, I won't be doing that. It's just, why have dregs, right? Like, the draft is the only thing I really care about. I think I just remove my remaining dregs as well. What else we got here? Sigiled Seaweed, 50% chance to apply silence when an enemy unit enters your train. Start a battle, 4 random units from your deck on the middle floor. Yes, please? Grant 3 stacks of burnout each time it is applied. Makes it harder to buff units up. I'm not actually sure how I feel about that. Yeah. I mean, for the draft, I don't know. I think I might like it. For the draft, he usually only has died once, and then I kind of just keep him alive afterwards. So I think that's fair. I'll just let him die instantly. He comes back, and then I'll keep him alive. Okay. Waves remaining 7. This is where it starts to heat up. And immediately you're putting bullshit on my turf. Kind of a cursed spawn order. The Silophyte's dead, and I'm not going to try and keep her alive. Because I want the units to hit these guys. I'm glad... Oh, fuck. That includes... I didn't think that was going to include his first instance of burnout. So now I actually have to actively try and kill the draft if I want him to be not completely shit. Which I'd rather he wasn't. A little bit of a cursed layout here, but whatever. Save the damage, please. And I don't know, does it really matter whether I play this guy on the bottom or top? Probably. Get a head start by playing it on the bottom is the best way to look at that. Oh, voice cracking. That time of the day, huh? That time of the day. Talked a little bit too much. Like, I don't know. That floor is fine. Yeah, I think I just, like, beef you up. And beef you up. And, probably just... I don't know, yeet the draft? Maybe? Yeet the draft and hold on to that. That's what I feel. That's my current thoughts on the matter. It always... I'm baffled. I was looking for the draft in my hand. I was like... You didn't bring it back? You didn't bring it back? Of course he didn't bring it back, because for some reason It takes an extra turn. I thought I was losing my mind. Okay, fine. I don't know, do I really care about playing anything on this turn? That's another thing to consider. I guess I just do this for the incant proc, right? This deck kind of plays itself. I mean, it's like it's a huge caveman energy. Just play your, oh, I can't put him there anymore. That makes sense. Play your Titan Sentries and spam the end turn button. That's how I'm looking at this run right now, and I don't think I'm wrong when I say that. Maybe I shouldn't have removed the spell weakness, but who cares? Who cares, right? Yeah. Oh, and fucking Whiplash, what am I doing? Obviously. There you go. Almost missed out on that one. So yeah, my draft is pretty much only going to get buffed up if I manually kill him, which is not the end of the world, but it's a little tedious, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably always going to save the pyre damage as a primary concern. I don't know, these guys are usually dying when they get up here, even if there's another guy in front of him. I think it's completely safe to just ignore this guy. Because, yeah, the draft is going to destroy him. I don't know, just for good measure, I'll do that on this floor. Kind of a waste to not have it hit the boss, but also I don't care. Do not care. This is going completely fine. No complaints. Again, I still feel like I am just going to hit the boss to the face and pass turn. Any single unit that makes it to the top just gets draft. I'm surprised my Silophyte is still kicking, honestly. That's the only thing that's really shocking at this point. Probably Whiplash would be my best bet as to what I do next. I should really be hitting end turn a little bit faster, because it's hard to mess this one up. I'm just a little bit paranoid. I don't want to have a situation like I did on last run where nothing mattered until the one fight that did matter. I threw it all away. Well, yeah, since you already have Frostbite on you, I guess I'll daze you for a turn, just for bonus damage. Bonus damage. But yeah, like, as soon as the boss starts attacking, it becomes very clear that my strategy is completely sound. Silophyte lived till the end. I'm proud of you. Oh, there you go. They came back. Nice. Pyrebound attuned. Deal 90 damage to the front enemy unit. No. Eh, maybe. Like, on most turns, I don't really have anything I want to use. So, maybe. Maybe. I could see it working. Yeah, sure. Just throw that on the boss. Now, at this point, do I really need capacity? I mean, do I really need any of these? I guess I'll take energy just to get the extra benefit out of that X card I just picked up. Thank God! Finally! I get a magic shop on the same path as removal. I don't actually have that much money now, though. Kind of a minor downside to the whole situation. Memento Mori is doing nothing for me. I mean, Silophyte's honestly not doing anything for me either. This might actually be a Silophyte yeet. I did spend 85 gold to buy a large stone for her. But what is she doing? What has Silophyte ever done for me? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would rather have a Titan Sentry on mid every single time I'm offered it. Silophyte just gives the possibility that she'll be in mid instead. Do the event first. Purge a card, gain a card? Yeah, fuck it. I'll gamble. Not using these Frozen Lances too effectively. Oh, I see. It's satisfied by my offering of a starter card, huh? Go ahead and give me a rare Stygian card. Apply +5 magic power to cards in hand. Most of the time, that means nothing. I guess for Ice Tornado? Yeah, because Ice Tornado is frozen. That means it's always going to affect Ice Tornado. Sure, I'll take it. I've been doing a good job of keeping my deck pretty thin, so I don't care if I have a minor amount of bloat, just because it makes things a little more fun. Holdover, here we go. Now, originally, I actually planned on putting Holdover on Frenzied Swarm. But I actually think it makes way more sense to do Holdover on Harness the Titan now. Because I can, like, super beef up my Ice Tornado to an insane degree. And why not also make it free? So I don't even have to think about it. That seems fun. It's not Consume, is it? Thank God, I just had a heart attack, and I was like... Did I really just, like, put Holdover and invest in a card that goes away after I use it once? Had a minor crisis there. Right. Basically never using that ability from the boss. It just brings my draft back. Why do I keep calling him the boss? My champion. Brings my draft back once, and that's it. Non-boss enemy units do more damage. Considering I had, like, one of my least tanky units out in front last time, yeah, I'd rather have draft out in front. Honestly, that's brings a smile to my face. Considering I had one of my least tanky units in front on the last combat, and they survived till the boss, I think I'm okay. I think I'm totally fine with enemies doing more damage. I'm already done. I'm already done playing cards. This is now the part of the run where I don't play cards. I mean, do I use Spike of the Stygian to get 100 gold? Yes? I think? I think so. Made sense to me. I think I probably... Did I have Ice Tornado available? I can't remember. Definitely would have made more sense to use Ice Tornado, but... Also, who cares? I'm doing just fine, anyways. Probably fuck this floor up forever? And I don't really want today's units. Like I said, that was kind of a mistake taking this, because more often than not, I think I might... Well, no, if I need to use this next turn, I'll use this next turn. More often than not, I want the enemies to hit me, so that I get the extra frostbite, you know? This should handle it. Not handling it. Confirmed. Still not handled. Why not, though? Why did that... Oh, because he's dazed. Yeah, that makes sense. It's because he's dazed. Alright. Fair enough. I'll handle you the manual way. I don't like doing it. You're just making it through. Whatever. Fuck you. I don't even... whatever. I don't care about you. He died! He didn't die. He died. He did 3 damage to my fire. When I have it on, like, turbo fast, I mean, it makes it go turbo fast, but I do miss a lot of the, ins and outs of what's actually happening during combat. Have I really just had you by yourself this whole time? You poor thing. You poor, poor thing. I forgot I had 4 energy now. I'm actually really glad I took that. It's kind of a big deal. Oh, you died! That's why you only have one guy down here. Alright. This is a weird one. Would I rather have a burnout guy, or would I rather... fuck it, let's see what happens. It's free. My primary incentive for using that there was it's free. And, Ice Tornado on this floor. Yeah, there you go. Maybe you should have Ice Tornadoed on the mid-floor, but no, it's like the same situation over here. So, no biggie. Keep you going. And, yeah. I don't know, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage here, but it's really not that big of a deal. Like I said, enemies are more dangerous than the boss. Like, if I get little hits here and there to my pyre, like, yeah, it's not great, and I would rather I didn't take those hits to the pyre. But also, like, most of this run I haven't taken any damage, so taking 21 right before the end is not going to ruin me. I think I'll be a-okay. I don't even have to use that. If I need to next turn, I will, but I can hold on until it gets stronger. Thanks to my Harness the Titan. And I'm getting constant and can't triggers off of it. Don't forget it. And, I would discard the Ice Tornado, never mind. I was gonna say why not again, because it's a boss that already has Frostbite. It does make sense to delay him. But, okay, boss is actually starting to fuck me up here, huh? No, because... How did that guy die? Did I put a burnout guy at the top? That doesn't seem like me. There you go. Maybe I just never had a guy up there. I don't believe that. I'll just do that because it's satisfying. I feel like I missed some things on that combat, but it also is completely fine, so who cares? Who cares? Play Stealth 2 to friendly units. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Now? I don't know. Spell Weakness actually kind of makes sense, since I'm buffing up the Ice Storm so much, or whatever it's called. Cold Tornado, I believe is the name of it. They call it Cold Tornado. I could just straight up buff Ice Tornado as well. I think that makes most sense to me, too. Seems like the best idea here. I could have also buffed my Draft, but, you know, he's strong enough as is. 50% chance to apply Spell Weakness when an enemy unit enters your train. Just one? It's kind of sad. Dazed, when they enter the Pyre room, your Pyre gets -5 damage. These all are not super interesting. When you summon a second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy. At the end of turn, apply Frozen. I hate all of these. Not even gonna buy. I would just rather upgrade magic power without the consume side effect. Is there anything I want permafrost on? Oh, this, probably. Yeah. That makes sense. And doesn't this, yeah, make it +1? So I might as well do that. If there was anything mishandled on that last fight that made it a little bit scary with the boss, I definitely should have held on to Spike the Stygian for the boss, instead of just dropping it on a gold cherub boy. Please, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there anything I would want to double stack? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I do believe I would like to double stack one of these. But first, more importantly, let's just, yeah, make sure that works, so that it starts out better. Yeah, I'll just double stack one of these. And, make it not expensive again. I think I'll appreciate that. Alright. Duplicate? Maybe I duplicate the upgraded one? Hear me out. Duplicate the upgraded one. I don't think I really want more than one of those. And, remove the unupgraded one. Huh? Not that bad. I mean, there's also something to be said about just not removing that one, because it's still a decent card, but... Alright, Seraph will remove half of any buff and debuff effect stacks. Kinda sucks when I'm doing most of my damage through Frostbite. That's why you look at what your boss is ahead of time, huh? The legendary 4 Titan Sentries mid, finally. I have finally done it. I'm gonna hold on to this. It's permafrost anyways, so I can hold on to it just fine. Actually, I'm just gonna toss it. How about that? No, why would I toss it? I want these guys to hit me. Hit me. Yeah, I don't know how this one's gonna play out. If every time he attacks, he removes half of his debuffs. This could be potentially dangerous, which means I really want to get my Draft out there quickly, but he's not showing up. Wow, these guys are dying super quickly as well, huh? Due to what? These guys just doing 12 damage? That makes sense. That adds up. It checks out. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to use this on the boss when he's just gonna purge it from himself. I think this is the straight up pass. Yikes. Not getting my Draft is kind of hurting me here, because I want to be killing my Draft as fast as possible so I can buff him up more and more. So play Draft here, or just play him here, and oh yeah, I can't. That's right. Well, this guy's gonna kill him. So play him here. He dies. That's beautiful. I love to see it. I get 4 incant triggers on this floor, so I should definitely prioritize mindless spell usage on this floor. And I think that makes sense. Believe it or not, I think that putting 16 Frostbite on the boss is still a good idea. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, when he gets hit, he applies it to all enemy units. I didn't understand quite the extent of that. That's very strong. Wait, why do I have 0? Did I get Ember Drained? Yes. By who? No one still has Ember Drain. How did I lose 4 energy? Oh, because the guy who had it died, I guess. Well then, what the fuck? Why am I Ember Drained if he's dead? Fuck off. That doesn't seem fair, does it? Doesn't to me. I guess I'm just using this and passing then. Okay. Yeah, this sucks. No. What do you mean you're Ember Drained? Where? Where does it say you're Ember Drained? I guess you had Ember Drain 1. Okay. Okay, so I didn't have 4 stacks of Ember Drain. I had 1 stack of Ember Drain on all of these guys last time. That's what happened. Am I okay with that, though? Like, I could just be completely fine with that. Or I could just, like, tell him no by using this at the end of my turn. It's also an option. That, seems fairly sensible. Do I want to keep the permanent guy alive, or just cycle them? So, there's some hard decisions that are actually coming up in this boss fight. Harder than I'd like. Okay, so I think I definitely do... Sucks that I'm gonna have to drop my Ice Tornado, but has to be done. I don't think that makes sense. Maybe it does? Because you are really straight up living in a huge way. And I think that makes sense, and I think that makes sense. Just so I don't get 4 Ember Drain next turn. Seems like a plus to me. Okay, now we keep our draft alive. Now we actually care about this guy. Not that he's gonna do anything immediately. In fact, he's just gonna get an extra stack of Ember Drain to make me angry. That's what he's gonna do. Can I actually kill with this at this point? No. Shame. I'm gonna have 3 Ember Drain for next turn, which is not great. I'd obviously rather not, but still voice cracking, by the way, in case anyone was wondering if I got past that puberty slump. No. This is what happens when you wake up late on every single day for like a week. Like half asleep still. And will always be half asleep, I guess. Okay. That's literally all I could play. I don't know why I acted like I was gonna get some big plan here. No. And I'm not gonna be able to play anything next turn either. But at least things are dying now, thanks to the draft. Final wave, no energy. Ooh, 1 energy! Alright. Lets me buff my draft, which I think is the only thing I care about. Still want the incant triggers here. Yeah, he's gonna die to Ember Drain. That's fine. Not Ember Drain, to Burnout, sorry. Okay. I think this is still completely fine, though. Yeah, 14 turns on this guy. I mean, this guy is going to die, which is not optimal, but I should get another one. Well, I should get another one next turn. I will get another one next turn. I'm gonna have to sustain him with Burnout, but I don't know, maybe it's falling apart. I think I'm fine. Especially, I'm gonna drop this on the boss. I think it'll be okay. And the boss is no longer removing buffs and debuffs when he's in this form, I believe. I hope. So I think I take this opportunity to apply this Frostbite first, because it's just better for my energy cost. Obviously drop this boy up here. Why wouldn't I? And spike the boss. Wait, did I use... Why did I lose energy? Oh yeah, I meant to lose energy. God, I can be a real numbskull sometimes. Okay. This is fine. Oh, he's getting hurt. He's getting real hurt now. Yeah, we're totally fine. Was slightly concerned, but yeah, we got it. Down to the wire, ever so slightly though. It's marginally close. Again, just do that because it's fun. The Ice Tornado never actually made a real significant difference, but it was fun. Kind of a waste of deck space, honestly. Okay. I don't know. I probably could have used it better. If I had made the Ice Tornado cheaper, I would have seen some more use out of it, but I never did, so... Alright. Little clumsy, little sloppy, but there you go. That's my Covenant Rank 12 victory. Hopefully I get to see what the new alternate version of the Wax Boy is. Hopefully. I level up twice here. Adds a copy of the primary clan starter card to your starting deck. So just 1 extra primary clan starter. Kinda cringe, but I understand. Got at least 1 level. Legion of Wax. When he dies, summon 2... I've seen this card before when I've played Hell Rush. Summons 2 Twins of Wax and applies this unit's upgrades and stats. And I believe the Twins of Wax, yeah, summon 2 smaller versions It's interesting. Crushing Demise. Kill a random non-boss enemy unit, kill a random friendly unit. I see. So, not that bad when you've got a lot of wax boys, but kind of bad in every other situation. Kind of awful. You bitch! So close! So close to getting 2 out of it. Gifts for a guard. Draw 3 spells and apply Consume. Plus 20 magic power and 0 cost. Sorry, I just did not parse any of that information. Draw 3 spells and apply Consume and plus 20 magic power, and they cost 0. Weird. Really weird. Alright. But, I can't remember where my friend Austin... Oh, you can't even see because of the webcam anymore. But I'm making fun of my friend Austin for still being at 24. I mean, it's like double what I'm at, but I think he was still at 24 the last time I played this game. Before the last time, like the big break since the last time I played. I don't remember how long ago that was. I'm surprised Hellhorned is at max level. I feel like I've done a lot of Hellhorned. I have done a lot of Awoken as well, though. These two make sense to me, that they're so low. I mean, I mostly just play random, though, so it's just whatever decides to be picked as secondary. I think when I started out, I manually picked my my secondary clans, but I've mostly been rocking random ever since. Do I wanna... What time is it? Let me check the